Okay, so you need golf lessons. Most of us do. It's a very difficult task to teach yourself. And often the more you learn from YouTube or your friends, the more tangled in knots you get. But how do you go about choosing the right instructor for you? There's many options out there, and ultimately, if you listen to the coach, you're putting your game in their hands. So the process of selecting an instructor should be taken seriously. Some of the possible ways to choose an instructor include the top lists, an online coach, an online search or online review, or word of mouth. Top lists. While I do believe you should find the best coach possible, taking a lesson from one of the nationally renowned instructors may also have drawbacks. For example, it may be very difficult to get on their calendar. Many of them are booked out months in advance. And if you get a booking, a follow-up can be very challenging due to their availability. If you only need a one-off lesson or a tune-up every now and then, this may be a viable option for you. I do believe the better the coach, the less they'll need to see you. They can often get you sorted out quickly and give you a practice plan to set you up on your own for a while. If you do need to see them again quickly, however, or just write them an email with thoughts and concerns, it may be more difficult to have that kind of access. It may also be more travel time to get to one of the top instructors, making it less convenient for you. An online coach. The advantage of getting an online coach is you won't need to travel, and the price could potentially be more affordable. There are many coaches that are going online or doing virtual lessons. Since the pandemic, going virtual has been a popular way of life, and it's filtering into the golf business as well. This method does have its drawbacks too, however. You may not have access to your data when you're receiving this lesson. The more data you have, the better. Hopefully the instructor will at least be able to see the ball flight and contact, but this may not always be the case. If they can't, they'll only be affecting style or the look of your swing, and I'm a big believer that this can be very dangerous to your improvement. Another negative is the coach won't be able to be hands-on, so to say, meaning they can't move your body into the proper position or create the feels required for you to hit it better. Depending on your learning style, this could be a drawback. An online search or online review. This can be a good way to see a bunch of instructors' bios, experience levels, and user reviews. If it's the coach's website, you'll only see positive reviews as they control the content. If you can find an independent source with a large number of reviews, that would be best, but I've found these aren't very common in the golf instruction business. PGA.com/coach can be a good resource to find an instructor in your area with their bio and teaching philosophy. And while it would be convenient to have the coach very close to your home, I wouldn't think twice about traveling up to 30 minutes to find a coach that fits your needs. Word of mouth. This is by far my favorite method to find a coach. While this method may be a bit old-fashioned, it's valuable to know that one of your friends or golf partners advocates for this coach and is getting better. If one of the players in your normal golf group has all of a sudden gotten better, you may want to ask them how they did it. If they're taking lessons from a particular coach, that's a glowing review. The proof is in the performance. So when you see a player getting better and they're taking regular lessons from an instructor, that's a great sign that coach may be able to help you too. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I'll be posting more content about how to take a golf lesson, so hit the notification bell to be notified about new videos. Experience is key. Be sure to find a coach with the most real-world experience possible. In our line of work, the knowledge of how to help you is learned through the experience of giving lessons hour after hour, year after year. A newer coach will mean well and sometimes be onto the right things, but frequently their lack of experience will cause them to overload you with either too much info at once or just not be able to convey the things in a way that matches your learning style. A more experienced instructor will only change something that's absolutely necessary to help you get better and at times leave some of your other swing mechanics either for later or won't touch them at all. Think of where Jim Furyk's career would have gone if someone tried to change his swing plane, or Matt Wolff, or countless others. Many of the players you watch on TV were fortunate enough to learn the game from experienced instructors who knew when to leave their style alone and turn them into great players. Most coaches will have a bio online where you can view their experience level. And while the age of the coach isn't that critical, their on-the-job experience is.